What's up, everyone? Ponylover1989 here, and welcome to another reaction episode. Well, I didn't have time to do some reaction videos yesterday. My mom had two therapy appointments. One at the physical therapy building right next to Dr. Jesse's place in Salem. Then we went out to eat at Grand China, and then went to the physical therapy building right next to United Hospital Center. Also, Bulbapedia is under maintenance. If you guys don't know what Bulbapedia is, it's a wiki. It's kind of like Wikipedia that has a lot of info and all the info on all the species of Pokemon, anime, trading cards, video games, etc., even the characters. But apparently the hosts and the programmers who run Bulbapedia and Bulba Garden Archives and Bulba News is going under maintenance until it will come back up. But if you want to follow the latest on Pokemon news from Japan or upcoming stuff, go to Bulbapedia on Twitter. That's where you get the Pokemon info. And the 38th episode of Pokemon Horizons, the series, will air tomorrow on Friday at 6:55 p.m. And it debuts one of the family mouse Pokemon, Tandemaus. Yeah, I think it's Tandemaus. I think I need to pronounce it in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet handbook. Anyway, Something Different 765 really loved my reactions to all 13 episodes of Danger Rangers. I hope it gets renewed for a second season sometime soon. I don't know why it only ended for 13 seasons. Anyway, he suggested me to react to Sahara RaisorBlade reviews. Not the live-action movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio. I meant Sahara, the Netflix animated film. So yeah, there's slight difference between those two movies. So anyway, here we go in 3, 2, 1, and Protolabs. Only people who are interested in science.
Let's talk about snakes for a second. Aren't snakes just like the coolest thing ever?
Yes, snakes!
Oh, get it away! Get it away!
Snakes are known to...
Snakes are probably the coolest thing in the world. So to make an animated
prey
movie about them
mice.
doesn't seem like the worst idea out there, as long as you know how to do it correctly. The movie we're talking about today doesn't know how to do it correctly. The movie we're talking about today is called Sahara. Now, chances are you've either never heard of this movie or you saw it briefly on Netflix and just never paid much attention to it. I was the same way. But what piqued my interest is that the movie, when it was released on May 12th, quickly rose to become the #1 kids movie on the website.
#1 kids movie?
Made me curious to check it out. And I immediately regretted my decision. To the point where now I have to review the movie. So, without further ado, let's slither in.
Snake puns.
Sahara.
Snake puns.
The movie begins in the middle of a sandstorm, and we immediately see the first problem in the movie. It may not be a problem in the long run, but it's still something that needs to be brought up. Our main character is stealing a watermelon.
What? Stealing a watermelon?
He is a snake stealing fruit. Why is a snake stealing fruit?
Yeah, I've wondered about that myself.
Seriously, do the writers not know how snakes work?
Hang on.
Of course they... Looney Tunes
if that
End
was true,
credit
but
run
no,
gag.
they're still alive.
No,
So
he's
main
still
characters
alive.
name a jar and Pit bring the watermelon back home, but a bigger snake comes and tries to take it from them.
If you want this watermelon, it'll be over my dead body. Okay.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
So let me get something straight, movie. You won't show a snake killing a mouse and eating it because you can't show that kind of violence in a kid's movie, but you're perfectly fine with showing another snake take a rock and beat someone over the head with it? Makes sense to
Beating
me?
another snake with it? Oh, another gag.
God, why do I feel like I'm going to use that joke way more often than I should?
Yeah.
My eyes filled with sand, facing
Oh,
the wind,
hip hop and rap.
Yeah, because when I see the Middle East, I immediately think of rap music. Totally fits the setting, dog.
Go away. Just move it. I was here first.
God, why are they eating watermelon?
They're
Snakes
eating
eat
watermelons?
meat, okay? They eat mice, lizards, birds, and the bigger snakes can eat fucking deer and even crocodiles. For
Even
fuck's sake.
rabbits.
I get this is a kid's movie, and maybe some of you will think, oh, well, maybe there's water in the watermelons. They live in the desert, so maybe they're just trying to get the water in the watermelon. No, I did my research. Not one species of snakes has been confirmed to eat watermelon ever.
Could have been worse.
Oh yeah? How?
They didn't beat us up this time.
Yeah, for someone who got hit in the face with a rock, you seem perfectly fine. Hell, you look
Seem
fine,
perfectly
too.
head
This
af-
may seem like nitpicking.
perfectly
I just
fine
thought
after
the
getting
animators
hit by a
would,
rock.
animate him to look like he just got the shit kicked out of him. So, sick and tired of the bullies, Ajara wants to go and live with the water snakes who live in the trees next door. But Pit reminds him that because he's a Dusty, he is therefore forbidden.
Should I remind you what happened to those who tried? Or maybe bring you their skulls? Green snakes, us. Okay? We don't belong over there.
Now, the movie is trying to introduce these adult themes of like racism, segregation, and even brings up the fact that he could die because of his race. Now, I'm all for that, introducing adult themes in a kid's movie, as long as you can pull it off correctly.
Adult,
But
sturdy
this movie doesn't even
adult
try.
themes
You'll
in
see
a
what
kid's
I mean later
movie.
in the movie.
Just
They'll bring
like
up
the
all these
Looney
adult themes
Tunes.
just to completely forget about them later on. So John and Pitt see a girl who's trying to leave the Oasis get
girl?
taken back in. So the woman's name is Eva, and she, get this,
Huh?
wants to go see the world. She's sick and tired of all her privileged life, and basically she's a carbon copy of Princess Jasmine.
From Aladdin.
It's pretty green in the sand. I can spot it from miles away.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, gee, that was insanely creepy. I hope to God there's no more scenes like that in the movie. Well, I wish granted. There's nothing else like that in the movie, so it's almost like the movie could have completely wrote that out and nothing would have been missed at all.
Are you even aware of how lucky you are to have been born here? You've got everything. Security, a future.
What future? Sit around a stone all day playing dead like you?
We're having the Spencers over for dinner. They're coming with their son, John. A really nice chap.
What do you think? That you can sell me like it's the Middle Ages? That's disgusting!
Seriously, this whole thing just feels rather forced. This is the first time we're really meeting Eva, and she's suddenly blowing about how life sucks, but we haven't seen her life yet. Like, again, movie, this is just way too soon. This is the first 10 minutes of the movie, and you're already bringing up all this stuff, and we don't know anything yet. You need to establish the stuff first before you try to work with it. And by establishing things, I mean with more than just one or two little lines of expositional dialogue, and that's it.
Oh my God, you're crying. What happened? Did you mess up your makeup?
Hey, no touchy.
No touchy. No touchy. No touch.
Not yet. No, there will be plenty of time to rip this little asshole apart. Now, I know what you're thinking. Will the parents ever change their mind? Will they allow Eva to go see the world? Nope. In fact, they're not even in the movie anymore. Yep, that's the only time we see Eva's parents. They've proven themselves to be terrible parents, all because they wanted something a little bit different for their daughter. It's not what Princess Jasmine, Eva wants, not whatsoever. So they're awful parents.
The
Let
prince,
them out of
the
movie.
snake version of
So we
Jasmine?
come back to a jar who has disguised himself as a green snake, but is stopped by the local security. Wait a minute, that's a secretary bird, who is a bird of prey, and is well known for eating snakes. but they work for the green snakes? Why? Why do they work for the green snakes?
I thought hawks were the known predators for
snakes in
snakes.
general when they can eat the snakes? Movie, you ever gonna explain anything?
I thought hawks were known as predators of
You're
snakes.
putting me in peril. You wouldn't want to put me in peril now, would you?
Wait a minute. From the sound of that, it sounded like they're perfectly willing to kill the green snakes whenever they feel like. Movie, what are the rules here? Why are the secretary birds, who have been well known for killing and eating snakes, working for the snakes? Why the green snakes? Why not the dusties? Why the snakes in general? Movie, what the hell's happening?
We're gonna die. We're not the ones they're after.
Yeah, just run around and scream like a moron, because that won't get you caught. Jesus, it's like the sugar plum fairy from Strange Magic. It's just
Strange Magic?
screaming intelligence.
Nope, never seen
It
that.
turns out the Dusty that was spotted isn't really a Dusty at all, but
Well,
actually
not
evil
yet,
in
actually.
disguise. So her and Ajar begin running from the secretaries and eventually fall into the river. Their disguises are unmasked, and they begin to see each other for who they really are.
You're a Dusty. Did you want to steal something or kill someone? You're not gonna kill me, right?
Yeah, said the person who said this earlier.
Do you know what those ugly snakes are like? Beggars, thieves, liars. I'm pretty sure they ate their own poop and married their children.
He
Maybe
ate
it's
their
not
own
right.
poop.
Actually saying that?
I just wanted to come and live here.
It's like the worst place ever. It's ridiculously small. You just keep seeing the same boring people who are only worried about protecting their things. It's like being in jail.
Movie, show, don't tell. That's the point of a
The Land
movie.
Before
It's
Time.
Visual storytelling. Show us the racism. Show us the segregation. Show us the fact that this place sucks, apparently. Alright? Don't just tell us. That's boring. We want to see it happen. We don't want to be told it happens. For fuck's sake. I get you want to tell the majority of the story away from these areas. That's fine. But for fuck's sake, just show us something. Please.
No trace of them, Chief. They probably drowned. Okay.
Okay, what's with the jet engine sound effect? This isn't like Hotel
Jet
Transylvania
engine
where you can
sound
get away
effect?
with stuff like that. This movie's been pretty grounded to reality, so that's just distracting. Call it nitpicking all you want, but yeah. So Eva and Ajar decide to go and enjoy freedom together, but So
Oh,
when Eva's dad said that the
Caught
desert
by
was
predator.
dangerous, it turns out he was right after all. What was with that fade to black? You didn't transition to another part of the movie, you just cut to the next clip.
I hope it's not a running gag of that's all,
The Secretary
folks.
birds capture Ajar and Pitt and bring them back to their headquarters.
We can't let you go. We let one go, then everyone else thinks they got a shot. You understand this, don't you?
Wait, are they gonna kill them?
Kill
They
them.
gonna kill the main character? Oh, that's even worse than
Number one movie
Beating-
for kids on
beating him-
Netflix, guys,
beating him with a
where they can
rock.
watch their favorite characters get brutally beaten up and torn limb from limb. Jesus Christ! But fortunately, Ajar and Pitt are saved, all thanks to...
Hey, could you turn it down a notch? My head is literally ringing over here. Thanks.
Not yet. I want to, but not yet. Just, the time will come, guys.
You should go easy
Time
on the
will
pollen,
come.
sir. Now please go sit over there and I'll talk to your dad in a minute.
What? No. Hey, I didn't take any pollen, sir. No way.
I want to talk about it. I
one
want
with the
to
blonde
talk
hair
about
sounds like a
it, but I
teenage,
can't. If I start
80s
now,
dialect
I won't be
teenage
talking.
boy.
I really won't. So we have to wait until
Like,
later.
whoa,
alright?
dude.
I'll bring up the pollen. I'll bring everything up. You'll understand later. All right. But for now, we have to wait. Till then, on with the movie.
I think it's better if we kept it secret.
Here.
What's he saying?
Movie, now is not the time for a comical shift in tone. You just tried to murder your main characters.
I think he said let's order pizza.
Pizza?
On Panama Mountain, the stakes get